Welcome everybody to episode 322 of the effing title. I am Big Husky.
And I'm DeNutte.
And everyone give him a round of applause because the boy's finally back. Finally back.
Thank you.
Not to make it sound like, I've been missing you or anything. I've been missing you. He's back and I'm happy.
It's been it's been a lot. Even today I was moving stuff all day, so
yeah, it's wild. So yeah, if you guys can't tell, DeNutte hasn't been on for a little while, and his background looks a little different because the boy moved. Or let me phrase that.
I'm in my unfinished basement.
I was gonna say
it's my basement. Yeah. So
I was gonna say it's not even that he moved; it's that he has his own house now. Like
I bought my own house. So
he bought his own house. He took the big step.
Moved in a week ago, so it's been it was in limbo for a few weeks. I was like, I had moved out of my old place into a temporary place and then moved into this place, so it was like a lot of moving pieces over the last month.
I was gonna say
month and a half.
The messages and little talks we were having every now and then where it's like so I'm gonna eventually be moving out of this place. It's okay. And then it's like you moved into the new place and it's like, okay, so wild story, might be buying a house, and it's like,
it was
okay. And
then it's like pieces.
And it's like 3 days later, it's like, okay, wild story, not might be, have bought a house. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was literally like the market's crazy right now, and it a really good price, and it's up near my girlfriend's family, my mom. It's across the street from my sister. So some people might think that's weird, but it's like that's literally I look out my front door and she's standing in the driveway like.
I mean I think that's fucking cool, man. I'm happy for you. Happy for you.
Yeah.
But this is like what almost a month overdue now. Kind of.
Yeah, so I went to Disney on August 17th. So yeah, it'll be almost a month. So yeah, that's the whole thing is I was moving all this stuff, and then I was moving, and then we were like, all right, we're going on this Disney trip. And I was like, and then the house started happening like a week or two before the Disney trip. Like I was in contract on the house like a week before, like under contract like a week or two before. So it was like this whole thing. And I was like, man, I don't want to go to Disney anymore. Yeah, I'm like, it's so much money. It's all so much money. And then I felt like a true Disney adult. Like, I didn't put it on my credit card, but I was like, it's like I'm spreading myself thin.
I will say this because so if you visually are watching, of course you can enjoy some pictures of DeNutte in the background. I was looking around just seeing if I could find any because like I said, you sent most of the ones you sent me were on Snap. So it's like I went through like Instagram, I went through Facebook, and I was like, all right.
Are you friends with Kat on Facebook?
Not. So I went,
okay.
I saw that she was on yours. So I was like, oh okay. So I clicked it and I saw saw her profile picture, and you should have heard the loudness of the awe. Like
it was like the picture of us for the castle.
Mm-hmm.
Take it down.
I almost wanted to use that, and then I was like he would be so mad if I did.
No, I wouldn't be mad. She put it up there. So a big part of it is like it was my mom and sister's trip. My sister's a big Disney adult, and my mom has always liked going, but my sister goes like every year, and she was going for like probably quite a few years. She was going like 2-3 times a year. Her and her ex-boyfriend were in like the Disney Vacation Club.
Oh, okay.
So they were on this whole thing. So they would always go, and then his business always had like a convention, and they were at Disney a lot for that.
Oh, okay.
And like they went a few times for the convention. So because there's always conventions, there's always something going down like on site. So I mean like where we stayed at the Grand Floridian Resort, and if you don't know, that's like so there's different tiers of Disney resorts.
Oh, okay.
There's three tiers, right? There's like budget, moderate, and then
bankruptcy.
Yes. I forget. I think it's. I can't remember. It's like high. I won't say high class, but it's like the bougie, the bougie one. So we were in a bougie one, and that's like we tagged on our trip. We would have never stayed there. And so there's three bougie resorts in all of Disney, right? They're
Okay.
the top dogs.
Yeah.
And we stayed at one of them. So,
So how
like,
how bougie are we talking? Like if
you know
you
what?
had to explain the bouginess to me,
Okay.
to get me in the mindset, like
All right. So there's the three bougie resorts. I think
okay.
there's four, but one of them is like kind of far. It's how the parks are set up. There's like originally it's like the Magic Kingdom, right? You have the main. And I'm sorry if you hate Disney. This is a Disney podcast today.
Yeah, you guys are gonna hate this one, but that sucks for you.
So there's they have this huge property. It's like this. It's like the size of New York, right?
Okay.
New York City and the boroughs. It's like huge. People say Manhattan, but I think it's bigger than that.
Okay.
So you have Magic Kingdom, and then you have this big lake, and then there's a monorail that goes around, right? So you have we have the Polynesian, which is like Polynesian style themed, like you think Moana kind of themed, right? And that's a bougie one, and that's a monorail stop. Next monorail stop is the Grand Floridian, where I stayed, and then the next monorail stop is Magic Kingdom, and it wraps back around to the Contemporary, which is like when I say modern, I mean like modern design, like it's big concrete building, like modern architecture.
Okay.
So it's like that style, and those are the three big ones. And so Disney has this monorail system. It's like that's what it's known for. This huge monorail. It goes around that, and then there's one that goes to Epcot. The other, so it goes to two parks, and they actually added a whole they call it the Skyliner. It's like a gondola, like gondolas, and it's like hundreds, if not thousands, of these little cars. And they go around. It even turns.
Oh shit!
Really? Like I've never seen that before. That's crazy. It like did like a right angle turn and went screw, and like, so it's this huge system. So there's 4 parks, right? Yeah. So we stay at this bougie hotel. You get weird perks. Like if you stay, so you stay at any of the Disney hotels, you can get in early.
Okay.
You get a half an hour early. But if you stay at the bougie hotels, 2 nights a week, you can stay late at a couple of the parks. So one of the days we couldn't do it because that was the day we went to Universal, and then like one day we went to Epcot. We stayed an extra 2 hours. So it's like I don't know. It's just my family. We were like, yeah, we stayed here, and then they're like, oh, that's where we're gonna stay next time we come. They already have like it mapped out.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I mean, this isn't your first time going either, right? You've gone before.
I went when I was a kid, a bunch. I was 18 the last time I went, and I'm 33, so that was like my senior trip. Like I graduated high school, my mom brought me to Disney with one of my buddies.
Yeah.
So that was like right before I went to college, and then 15 years later. 15 years later. So half my life ago, I went.
Damn. That's kind of crazy to talk about.
Yeah, that was that perspective. Yeah. So everything was different. So there's a lot of like tons of stuff I've never done, tons of stuff I've never seen. So that was like cool to see. Like my picture here, my Bears jersey, my basketball jersey. It was I was drinking around the world.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that was Italy, I think.
How's Italy?
I think that's Italy, and I don't remember when I was drinking, but there was booze in it.
I was gonna say, which one was your favorite?
Or
did you not do? Did you only do a couple?
There's only a couple I missed.
Okay.
I got pretty much all of them. Because we went twice.
Okay.
Actually, I technically went to Epcot 3 times. We did that one night by ourselves, this cat and I, and then we went that day, and then we went. We ended up going somewhere else, and then the last day we went back and I had some more drinks.
I like it.
I wish if I go again, I want to spend more time in Epcot because there's so much I missed, like with the World Showcase. Because Epcot is like their future park kind of thing. They were like, oh, this is like kind of like they made it like a World Fair.
Okay.
Like those old-fashioned World Fairs they used to have, like Chicago World's Fair and all that. Like, so like I think there's 13 different countries going around this big man-made lake they have, and everyone that each has food. They each have drinks, and so a couple of them have rides. Like France has the Ratatouille ride.
Okay.
Norway has a Frozen ride. That's actually one of the only rides I did not go on was the Frozen ride.
Did you not want to build a snowman?
So the second day we went there, like the daytime we went, that was by far the hottest day. It was like 100 degrees.
Oh.
We were dying, so that's why we left that day.
Okay, makes sense.
We were dying. We all went back to the hotel and took naps.
Fair. Fair.
But it was awesome. So, did a lot of good things. Like Sunday, we arrived, immediately went to Animal Kingdom. We hit everything in Animal Kingdom because Animal Kingdom was kind of small.
Okay. What was your favorite animal you saw? What was your favorite one, and which one was you the most disappointed with? Like, you got your hopes up, and you're like, "Aw."
So they do this thing, and it's like the only ride like this in Disney, where it's like a safari. They do a safari tour. It's like 20 to 30 minutes. You get into a vehicle, and it's actually driven by someone.
Okay.
It's not like an automated thing like everything else in Disney.
Yeah.
You're like, you have a guide, and they talk. We had this girl. She was nice, and you just go through and you look at the animals they have. They had zebras, they had crocodiles. It was funny because we had to stop because there's a bunch of rhinos, and they were just standing on the road, so we had to wait. And then we got back over there, the rhinos were standing in the road. So we're standing at these rhinos, and like rhinos are pretty rare now, so it's kind of cool to see all these white rhinos that's just chilling, living their best life. The monkeys were funny. The monkeys are always funny. I don't know why.
It's just one of those things. Like, it's just monkey.
We saw the funniest one. I don't. Cat has pictures of it, but there's this area with some lemurs, and there's a lemur just sitting on a tree, but like on like its butt, legs out, just leaning against a tree, just like scratching itself. Or like they're like people,
just big chilling.
Yeah, just hanging out. So we didn't do any of the shows. Like I guess there's a really good Lion King show at Animal Kingdom, but we had like 5 hours at Animal Kingdom. So, like dinosaur. Do you remember the 2000? I think it came out 2000 or 99. There was a dinosaur animated movie.
Yeah,
it's very old.
Is that the one? Is that the one where it's like it looks? No, because that's would that be?
It's the weird 3D, almost like Bug's Life.
Okay,
but it was like kind of realistic, but it was very early, very early, like CGI animation.
I might be thinking of a different one. Then hold up a second.
So it's about this dinosaur, and like it's like.
Oh, okay. I literally just wrote
its life, and then
I just wrote dinosaur movie.
Asteroids.
Yeah,
and the asteroids come and destroy the dinosaurs. That's like the story of it.
Yeah, it's okay, yeah, I see it. I was thinking of We're Back, a Dinosaur Story. That's what I was thinking of originally.
No, not the comedy like All Dogs Go to Heaven dinosaur movie.
Yeah, no, this is that one.
That movie's dark as hell.
Yeah, the We're Back dinosaur. Yeah, that's the dark one. Yeah.
Whereas it's dark as hell.
Yeah. No, this one. Okay, I know which one we're talking about now.
Yeah. So they have a ride for that, and it's closing this year. So we're like, it's like the last hurrah for that. And like a lot of stuff's closing, and they're rebuilding stuff right now. Like so we went on that because we're like, we get to go on that one last time. It was fun. I don't remember. No, so I went to Animal Kingdom once when I went last time. So it was cool to do So because like when I went as a kid, we would only go for like 1 or 2 days because we would do other stuff. That would just happen to go to Disney while we were in Florida.
Okay.
So this was like the first time I went on like a extended trip to Disney.
Instead of it being like you're going to Disney and then while at Disney, well, you're going to Florida and while at Florida you're going to Disney. Now that's at Disney. That's always what it was. It was like we'd always go for like a day, and so it was cool that we got because we did like everything, that's awesome. So my favorite ride at Animal Kingdom was probably it's Everest. I forget the full name. It's a Everest ride. Okay.
So there's a Himalayas area of the park, right?
Okay.
And it's like you get on this. It's a roller coaster. So and like from what I learned is like when they first made it, they had this huge. So Disney's known for their animatronics, big on animatronics, and they had this like animatronic Yeti, and like it broke, and they could never get it fixed, so it just is not there.
Okay.
So it's kind of like Jaws in a sense, like the movie where like you never see the Yeti. You kind of see shadows of it, and then you hear it, but you never like really see it. I think you kind of see like a a statue of it at the end, if I remember correctly. But it's like a really cool, like you roller coaster, you go up the huge thing, and then you go down, and then you start to go up. There's like a broken track, and you're like, oh my god! So then you go backwards down on the roller coaster. It's just a fun. It's like
Nope.
and a kid. It's like an adult kid. It's like the best. It's a really good like kid roller coaster.
Okay.
They do have kid roller coasters, but that one's a lot of fun. And then there's a whole Avatar world now.
Okay.
Because I always forget that Avatar is part of Disney.
Yep.
So they have 2 rides, and one is just like you're on a boat, and you're going through this thing, and you're just like going through Pandora, and you're like, it's so pretty, and like the lights, it's music, and then there's an animatronic at the end. And I think this thing costs like $500 million to develop this animatronic. I think I sent you a video of it.
Yeah.
And it was actually, I was like, it's cool, and it's always moving. It looks pretty realistic. It's very cool.
Yeah.
But like, boy, was I sitting in that. I'm like, dude, this ride would be awesome on edibles right now. That's all I kept thinking. I was like, dude, you got to be like I'm like staring at. I'm like, oh my god, it's the colors. So like, and then we went on like a river rapids thing because we were like, why not? So actually, the big one is the other Pandora ride in Pandora is like, you're flying. You've seen Avatar, right?
Yeah.
You know, like how they fly in those big giant bird things.
Yeah, on these little homies, on these little dudes.
Oh heck yeah! So,
On one of these.
So there's a ride.
I don't know why I have this, but I do.
Yeah, that was such a random pull. There you go. You ride on one of those.
Oh, cool.
That's the ride.
Sick.
And so, and it's like that was actually there's 2 rides in Disney that were like questionable for fats, you know, and that's one of them because you get in this tight chair and then a back restraint comes up on you.
Ooh.
A lot of fats can't fit in it, and so but I did the test seat, perfect, like not even close, completely fit in. So I lost a lot of weight over the last 2 years, and when I found out I was doing this Disney trip, I was like, gotta hunker down. So I lost more weight because I was doing it anyways, but I was like, I lost another like 15 pounds.
Yeah, see, look at you. You graduated. You're no longer in the group.
Still fats. I gotta get some 300. We're almost there.
You're in the lower division of it now.
Yeah, we're getting there. 70 pounds less than when I played football.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so that's a little different. So
I refuse to weigh myself right now, so that's where we're at here.
I had to get the scale out of storage because I haven't weighed myself since I've been back from Disney.
Okay.
I gained 5 pounds, but that's fine.
All right.
With everything going on, I'm like, oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
So that was a cool ride. Cat was like, oh my god, and then what else was that? Animal Kingdom. That's pretty much most of Animal Kingdom.
Yeah.
There's an Africa area which is really cool, and I couldn't stop laughing at this to myself. It's called Harambe Village. No relation. That happened to be the name.
That's funny.
And I was like, no one ever draws that, and I'm like that like comparison, and I'm like, oh boy,
that's
nothing.
Just funny. That's funny.
So that was fun. Food's good. We did. Cat was hangry. We stopped at like this food stand in Pandora, and they had these. They're like I can't remember what they're called, but they're like egg rolls, and it had a cream cheese and pineapple filling. It was like an egg roll dessert thing, and it was hot. It was warm. So, but it was very good. But it was like just very.
It was one of those things like you weren't expecting it, sort of thing.
No.
Okay.
And I wouldn't get another one, but I was like, it was good.
Yeah, because they had at the store that I go to every now and then. I remember like it was like a month or two ago. They had egg rolls there. Yeah. So I saw them, and this was around lunchtime. So I'm like, cool, egg rolls, bang, throw them in. I came home, I took a bite out of it, and it was like apple pie. It was like a cinnamon apple pie in an egg roll. You're not
expecting like savory like that?
Yeah, well, it just completely threw me off because like my brain was telling me egg roll, the look of it was an egg roll, everything about this thing was an egg roll, and I was like, oh nope, apple pie. So yeah, I can only imagine that's probably like yeah.
You're like, I knew it was in it, so the heat, it being warm threw me off. That's what threw me off. Yeah, so I was expecting cold cream cheese.
Yeah,
warm
cream cheese and pineapple. I know that.
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know. It was weird. It was good though. It was good.
Okay.
So that was mostly the Animal Kingdom. Then we went to Disney Springs, which is like used to be called Downtown Disney,
Okay.
and it's like this shopping mall. It's like an outlet mall, but like not an outlet, but like outdoor mall.
Mm-hmm.
They got, they have actually Animal Kingdom had a rainforest cafe on property, which I thought was interesting. Disney Springs has Animal Kingdom. They have a place called Dinosaur, which is like a Animal Kingdom with dinosaurs. Animal Kingdom rainforest cafe with dinosaurs.
Okay.
Bunch of stores. They have a Lego store, which I saw people walking out with like giant bags and trash bags of like Legos, and they're like dragging out of the store like thousands and thousands of dollars.
Yeah, it's insane.
Which I'm like, so we went and it was not a lot of kids actually, which was nice. There were kids obviously, but it was like mostly Europeans, which was funny. It was like just like a lot of Brits.
Like you kind of went during vacation time for the Europeans sort of thing.
We went when like, so if you live in Florida, you can't go there in this time.
Okay.
They're like it's blacked out, and then school starts for most of them. It's like they're big like international, so it's like the quietest time. It's the quietest time of the year for Disney, which is why we went in August when it's hot. But
I mean, that's sick though. But like, yeah.
So we got really good dinner there, and then Monday was a big day because we had our appointment to make lightsabers.
Oh, yep, I remember. Yep, and
so I have 0 pictures of that. Doing that whole process, I thought my mom and sister were going to come with us, where they're like, we don't fucking like Star Wars. Like, no, we don't get it. So
I was gonna say you sent me some snaps of them of when you were making it. I remember that.
Yeah. So, but it was like because Kat and I both made lightsabers, so we couldn't like record each other. So it was a whole special thing. But like, I love Hollywood Studios. That's like it was always kind of a whatever one to people. It's you know that TikTok thing? Nothing can stop us now. Mm-hmm. So that's from one of the rides at Disney.
Oh, really?
So it's like we just couldn't stop singing that all day.
That's funny.
And so we did that ride was really cool because that's a new ride for me. Mm-hmm. And then there's a whole Toy Story area, so we went over there first because I was like, so a big thing for Kat and I is like we looked a lot about food, like because Disney's got a ton of food. Some of it's bad, some of it's good. There's an area in Star Wars that does like this. It's called a Ronto wrap. Okay. It's like a flatbread with like a skinny sausage. It's like hot dog shaped, but sausage, and it's long. And I probably have a picture of that somewhere. And that's like their big thing. And then breakfast, they do a breakfast one where it's egg and cheese and sauce and the sausage. Ooh. So I was like, that's like that's like a lot of people's like favorite breakfast thing in all of Disney. Is this Ronto wrap? So I was like, we want to get over there. They're like, you want a rope drop breakfast? I'm like, no, but I do want to get breakfast there. Yeah. So we went over to Toy Story. There's this a Slinky Dog roller coaster. Okay. It's a kid's roller coaster. Yeah. We won't get like it is a kid's roller coaster. But it's like it's like one of the most popular rides in all of Disney. And we go over there and it's not working. It's shut down, which is like a thing that happens. Like stuff breaks down, whatever needs to get fixed. So we did. Next to it. There's like a, it's like a shooting gallery game. So you get in this cart and you shoot and you get points. And I blew everyone away.
Sure. I was gonna say you better have. Like.
Yeah, blew them all away. My sister's like, oh, I got this much, and I was like, I got double that.
I got double.
Suck it. Boom, and like at the end it shows like so it's like your car is like 2 on one side and 2 behind you, and it spins around. So like they're like, oh, high score, and I was like, it's me. I'm the high score, and then so that was fun, and then we went over to Star Wars, and Star Wars has 2 big rides, and it's the Rise of Resistance and Millennium Falcon thing. Mm-hmm. The Millennium Falcon thing was cool, and it's like you have 2 pilots, 2 gunners, 2 engineers, so it's 6 people per car. Okay. And it's like you're in a car that moves. It's stationary, but it's like a screen. Mm-hmm. And so like the 2 people in the front, like you actually do dodge. You have to like actually fly. One person goes left, right. The other person goes up, down. Okay. And then the gunners shoot the whole time with these buttons, and the engineers fix stuff when you hit stuff. And
That sucks.
We
That sucks for
had
them.
it was and like the biggest complaint was like when people get kids the fly, and we got grouped with like a dad and two kids. The dad and one of the kids flew, and the dad was a dad, he's an
Yeah.
adult, and then the kid, I'm not kidding, was like 4 years old. Like, so we hit everything, and boy was that a rough ride.
Oh.
And they were like, oof, and like if you do bad they're like, it's fine.
You made
So
it.
like like I don't know, that's like a weird complaint. You're like these damn kids, but like it could like, but literally we like it was a rough ride.
Yeah.
And so that was a fun ride. And then Rise of Resistance is like this whole crazy thing, dude. Like you like go through this briefing, like you're joining the Resistance to go against the Empire.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like it's like the newest trilogy one. So it's like you have Donald Gleason's in there and Kylo Ren's in there.
Okay.
So it's they give you this briefing what you're going to go do. You get into a shuttle to go to your ship, and then you get captured by the Empire.
Okay.
So then you get brought into this Empire ship, and then you're going to your holding cell. So they separate us like we're all prisoners, and the cast members are all mean to you.
Is that you sent me a video and it was of a bunch of stormtroopers? Was that from that?
Yeah, it's from that.
Okay.
They send you the thing, and then you go in the holding cell, and then you get broken. Actually, you get arrested, and you walk through the hangar with all the stormtroopers, and that's like a really cool shot. Kat has that picture. I don't have that picture. And then you go to the holding cell, you get broken out, and then you get into this car, and you do this whole like ride thing, and it's like a lot of people's favorite ride in all Disney. It's really cool.
Really cool. Yeah.
If you like Disney, like if you don't, not Disney, if you like Star Wars, like a lot of people don't like Star Wars. Like my mom and sister were like, fine, we don't like Star. Yeah, so we had a lot of fun doing that. We fast passed that because like that line's like 2 hours, even on like a slow day.
Jesus.
So we fast passed that one. We're like, we'll spend the $15 and not wait in line,
Yeah,
which is like totally capital the whole Disney thing. So that was fun. There's a bunch of little stuff we didn't. There's a stunt show, an Indiana Jones stunt show we didn't get to go to because we were like, oh, we wanted to, and then we went over there and it was we just missed the last show. So we also did. My mom's like big thing is she wanted to do a character lunch, so we did a lunch where like the characters come to your table.
Oh, okay.
I might have sent you a couple of those pictures.
Yeah.
So like my mom and sister that they eat that they're like, yay, Mickey's coming, and they're like, Pluto's here, and they're just like little kids. So we did that. That was fun. And then we made lightsabers.
Yeah.
Let me give me a sec.
I was say I see I see the one with the purple. Oh. Does it make noise too? Okay, that's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty sick. Oh. I'm assuming that's cats.
That's cat.
Yeah.
Yes. I like
That's awesome.
like you're in a dark room and you turn those on. It is cool. So like, I made like this elemental like Wookiee one.
That's freaking sick looking.
Yeah, so it's all metal. This thing's pretty solid. Which like what we spent on it.
Yeah, I've heard the.
This is Cass. She did like
Hers is
full like
too.
dark side one. Yeah. What were you saying? Sorry.
I was just saying. What I was gonna say is that, like I've seen the online the people being like, oh yeah, I made a lightsaber and it only cost me this much, like that sort of thing. So yeah, when you're saying this all metal, I can only imagine. Yeah.
So yeah, it was $250 a person.
I mean, still though, the fact that you get to customize it, you get to make it, because like for instance, I didn't know that you could do like a full like Wookiee sort of style.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know that was an option or a thing that you could do.
There's 4 different like styles you can pick from, and then each style has. So there's 5 components to build it, and each one has 2 different choices. So you can like truly like make a different thing. Like the end of mine, I could have put like this bone thing, but I like that one better. But yeah, so it was cool. There's 4 different styles, and it was like this whole like special thing. They were like, this looks like a workshop because we want when Empire comes in, we don't want them to know how special it is, and it's like this whole like they act. It's a whole acted thing, and
yes, yeah, that's cool.
Yoda talks to you, and it's like this cool thing. And then we went to there's a Star Wars bar.
Okay. Did you get the blue milk?
I did get the blue milk, but that's separate. I did that separate. So at the bar, it's like alcoholic Star Wars themed drink. So it's like this whole thing. I got the fuzzy tauntaun and numbs your mouth, and it's delicious. And I got another one. I can't remember what that one was, but like I'm allergic to rum, so there's a lot of stuff I can't have for like that sort of stuff. And Kat got 2 rum drinks, and she was cocked. She was like, "Oh my god!" And then she's like, "Oh, I'm not driving. I'm fine." Because she usually drives anytime we do anything.
Oh, okay.
She's not a big drinker, so she's like, "I'm like, dude, we're getting on the monorail. We're fine." And so that was fun. And then after that, we went to Epcot for a couple hours. Mm-hmm. We rode Guardians of the Galaxy, which is awesome.
Yeah.
It's a roller coaster. It's inside. You're on a roller coaster, and the seats swivel to different things, and like you're saving the galaxy again. Oh. And like it has all the characters from the movie. I think that's like the best ride in Disney. Okay. That and Tron, those 2 are my favorite.
I was about to ask about the Tron one, but I was assuming you were going to get to
that's that. Tuesday. We'll go the next day, right? We go to Disney. So Tuesday morning, we went to Epcot for the morning. That's me in the Beers jersey. That was Tuesday morning, and then we're bumming around there, and then we go back and we hang out for a little bit, and then Tuesday night we did a special thing, which was another ticket, which is they do Halloween nights.
Okay.
So it's like the Magic Kingdom, like you can have like most days it's like 115,000 people there on any given day.
It's insane.
It's insane, right? And then Disney nights, the Halloween nights, the tickets are locked in at 30,000. Like it's sold out. We bought tickets way beforehand, and so it's like, and it's so as an adult, you can't dress up and go to Disney. You can't put costumes on. You can't do anything. Like you can't dress up as Mickey. You can't do any of this. Because that's all like only the people there. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So this is the only time you can dress up. You can wear costumes.
Okay.
So it's like a whole hall because of Halloween. Yeah. So, it's just, they give you bags. You trick or treat at different areas.
Oh my god!
You can leave with like a trash bag full of candy. Not even kidding.
That's wild.
And people do, but I was like, we didn't because we're like, we don't need the candy and it's hot and we're walking around. So that was really fun. We got to do that because it's quiet. We got on most of the rides. We did Tron at night. Oh. And so because it's so few people, the wait line, wait's so much shorter. And so Tron was the other ride I was worried about fitting on because like you get on the Tron light cycle, the motorcycle, and you lay on it. They have like an adaptive seat for fats and wheelchair people. Okay. I could say fats. I'm fat. And fats. But I was like, I don't want to get on that. And that like takes away the thing. And like, so they have a test seat. I got on. I fit perfect. Like, so you get on it and there's a thing that comes down on your back. You lay on a motorcycle. And then these 2 bars go behind your legs, like behind your calves. So like if you have really big legs, you can't you just can't fit.
Yeah.
So, and then there's a guy on my cart right in front of me that was bigger than me. So I was like, oh, whatever. So it worked out. It's an awesome ride. Mm-hmm. It is way too short, and everyone has the same complaint because the ride itself is like under a minute.
Oh.
And so Disney's always been like, has this whole thing, and it's like, it's a ride like Rise of the Resistance, like that's like a 30-minute ride because you're doing this whole thing. Like the waiting areas are still like, I consider that part of the ride. So you're like you getting arrested, you breaking out of prison, like doing this whole thing. That's like, I think that's part of the ride.
Oh yeah, which is why if you start that thing and then that's part of it, and then there's I would agree. Yeah.
So this was like start to finish under a minute.
That's
but
insane.
it's insane. I sent you a video of it, I'm pretty sure,
I think so.
from like outside, and
Yeah.
it's super cool. It's Tron. I was like,
But that was the thing. Is like I remember when you were saying about it, and we were talking about you going. That you were like the big one that you were saying is like I want to do the Tron one. Like, and of course, no shit. Like, the Tron guy wants to do the Tron thing. Like, who would have guessed?
yeah,
Right.
And
like,
I bought a couple Tron things when I was there.
Yes.
But they're at Kat's parents' house right now.
Okay.
So those are two things I didn't grab, and so I bought a Tron helmet.
I love that.
So it's like it's blue, it lights up. It's this whole thing. It's stupid. And then I bought an action figure. Okay. So it was on sale. They're usually $100. It was like $50. I was like, oh. So you do this whole thing where so it's an action figure. You turn it on. It has your face on it.
Oh shit!
Like it's literally like programmed into it. It has your face. So I did this whole thing where it took my picture, and I recorded like 6 voice lines. So when you hit the button, it does the voice lines and your mouth moves.
So what you're telling me is that you have potentially when I'm there, I could be playing with the DeNutte Tron toy.
Yes, exactly.
That will have your
100%.
voice lines from it, and you're just saying random shit. That's
Kat
awesome.
was like, "Why didn't you do like random things?" It didn't say. I was like, "Get out of here! I gotta do the." I'm like,
I had to be in character.
I had to say the things. I had to say end of line, man. Come on.
That's awesome.
So that was on there. So like I have that. That's like a really cool thing to have.
I was gonna say that's like even at 100, I feel like that would almost be worth it just because it's
if
it's you and your voice. Like no, that's cool.
It came in this really cool box, which is like a Tron arcade cabinet, and it's like it's all super high quality. And like when I was like a big thing about Disney. Well, you know what I noticed about Disney?
Yeah.
There's no shortage of employees. Anywhere you go, like you go to a store, you go into a ride. There's always people working, and then there's always like 2 to 3 people on standby, ready to hop in if something happens. Everywhere there's way too many employees, but like that's how like things used to be, you know?
Yeah.
And so like we were in this Tron thing, and like you do the thing. They give you a card. They're like, come back because like they have to build it. And so I was talking to the girl. I was like, do you have college kids out there? You know, a college kid like slave shop out back putting them together. She was like, she's like, it's a third party. They're like, they don't even work for Disney, and they just like build these in the back. And I was like, oh wow, okay. Wow. So like I put my card in, and I stand in this thing, and the whole box comes out and does the Tron, and then like I get my Tron toy.
That's dope.
So I'm like, it's such a like.
I could only imagine the smile that you had on your face the whole time.
Kat has a video of it, so
yeah, okay, I'll have to message her.
I'll have to get that. Yeah. So, it's that was like, it sounds stupid. So like that, I couldn't do that Tuesday night while I was there because it was a special thing, so it was closed. So like the last day on Thursday, I was like, I gotta go back. So like, I bought the helmet that night, and so I bought the helmet, and that was special. And I was like, oh, part of it's like, oh, we're getting all this stuff back. And then I was like, we got to come back Thursday because I have to get this action figure.
Yeah.
I have to get it. I just have to.
I mean, that's so. I'm glad that you did. Now that I've heard about it, I'm glad that you did because that's cool.
Yeah. So, a cool ride at Magic Kingdom is the Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
Okay.
Which that's one of the movies I haven't seen from Disney, where it's like the Princess and the Frog.
Yeah, with Dr. Falacier. I have the it's one of the Lorcana cards that I've gotten. Okay, yes. And every time I pull it, I can't say the name right. I've looked it up like 10 times.
I remember. Yeah.
Still can't.
So it used to be it was a long time like Briar Rabbit ride. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people were like, it's racist. I'm like, hey, it's kind of racist, but like, it's like very old timey, kind of run down. So they remodeled it last year or year before. So it's a new ride. It was super cool. They have a Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs roller coaster, and that thing it's a kid's roller coaster, but it's tight as hell.
I was gonna say movie or like live action or animated.
Animated, okay. Like. Yeah, so it's like this.
Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No. No, it doesn't have that like girl running around. So it's like you're on like these mine cars and they sway. So when you like go in turns, they sway, and then you stop at times. And we were all just swinging the mine cars, and they were like, and it was cool. And we were just like, that was fun, and that was like we're doing that while fireworks were happening. That was pretty cool.
That's dope.
And so, but Wednesday we went to Universal.
Okay.
Big day. So we were there. There's 3 Universal parks. One of them's brand new, just opened in March, and you can only go to it if you get like bypasses for all 3 parks, like 3 days.
Okay.
So it's still like it's like you can't just go there. So we didn't go there. We went to the other 2 parks, and we're like, that's fine. And we got fast passes so we could ride every ride without waiting. We were like, we're here for a day. We want to hit everything, and boy, did we hit everything. So
everything.
Except for there's a Fast and Furious ride that everyone hates, and I'm like, I still got to go on it. I want to be a family, and
just because they hate it doesn't mean that I will.
I'm like, I'm probably still gonna love it.
Yeah.
So we walked over to it, 6:15. There's a sign that was like closed at 6 today for an event. I was like, God damn it! I'm letting my family down.
What about my family?
Yeah, so we that was cool as hell. And but like there's 2 Harry Potter worlds and we went to both of them. And then I almost didn't fit on one of the Harry Potter rides. So there's Universal's way less fat friendly.
Okay.
And there's a couple rides. Actually, I was talking to John about this because I messaged back and forth with John a couple times. He was like, "You got to hit Velocicoaster," and I was like, It's like the signature of the park right now. It's like a lot of people consider it a top 5 roller coaster in the world, top 10 roller coaster in the world. And that one, it does inversions and stuff. So like typical old school roller coasters that do flips, you pull it down, it has a shoulder restraint. This one, you pull this thing over you and it goes over your waist, so there's nothing on your upper body.
Oh, okay.
So a lot of people get it down and they can't get over their stomach. So I fit fine on it. It was great. I was like, oh, it's sick. Kat and I we were in the last car, and boy, it threw us around, and it was smooth, but it just is so much like it. They call it like, not inversion, zero gravity things. So like, there's tons of weightless, so we're just popping out of our seats, and I was like. It was the one ride the entire time where I was scared. Not like for my life, but I was like, oh my God. And I got off and I was like, like I literally was stumbling off the ride. And that was, Velocicoaster was insane. Okay. And then the other big one at the park was Hagrid's motorbike adventure or something. I forget the name, but you're on, Hagrid has his
his little,
motorbike as a sidecar. So it's a roller coaster. So one person's in the motorbike and one person's in the sidecar.
Okay.
And that was like the other big one I wasn't sure if I was going to fit on because it goes over your knees and a lot of people can't get it because of their stomach too. But I fit fine. And Kat was like, I'm a passenger princess. Kat drives around. So I got in the sidecar and I fit, and she's like, hey, yeah. So she got to drive. And that one's crazy. It's a good kid ride. Kids can ride it. No flips, but so launch coasters are the big thing now. So gone are the days for the most part of a big climb and then you go.
Yeah.
Now it's all magnets and it shoots you.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So in this one, it went backwards. It went straight up and then backwards. That ride's insane. And that ride always has a 3-hour wait. Yeah. So that one's crazy. And then there's one other Harry Potter ride that was iffy that I was people are they can't fit on. And we could fit on the other Harry Potter ride. I fit on that one good. And then the other Harry Potter ride that people don't have problems with, I almost didn't fit on.
Oh,
I barely got on because it goes over your legs.
Mm-hmm.
And say it again, most fats have skinny little legs.
Yeah.
Big bellies.
Mm-hmm.
Us big boys with the big legs. Because you're taller than me and you got a big butt.
Yep.
Respectively. I don't know if you could have fit on that one. I think you would have been fine on the other ones. I almost didn't fit on this one.
See, if I waited 3 hours in line and then I couldn't fit on a ride,
so there's test seats.
I was gonna say I would lose my mind if I waited 3 hours and then it's sir, you need to step out. I'll be like, no, send me, let's go.
There's one ride I knew I wouldn't have fit on, so I didn't even try. It was like, you know, those like ones that go up and down and like
Oh yeah.
shoot you up and down.
Mm.
That one, like notoriously, like no one could fit on it. So, not no one, but like you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So like I didn't even try to go that one. Hulk has a great coast. Is a great coaster. That was the first and last one we did. Jurassic Park has a really good like riverboat thing where it's like, you know, those like old ones that like you stand on a bridge and it splashes you. You think it's got like one of those style ones. That's awesome. The ET ride is still crazy and old and funny looking. Yeah, like there were kids on the ride. They were like, "What is this?" Simpsons has a really bad ride there.
Did you get a Duff Beer?
I did. As I was about to say, it was not. It was bad,
It
and so it's made by a brewery in Florida, and like they make this Duff Beer only for Universal, and they have like two different types, and then like they do like holiday, like they do like a Christmas one, and they do like a Oktoberfest one, but it was bad, and it was $15.
Ooh.
Like beers are pretty expensive there; they're like around $10. Actually, I think it might have been $18 because I bought Cat and I one, and then it was like, I was like, oh my god, it's so expensive. So that was fun. Universal was so much fun. Yeah, like first thing we get there, they have a Dudley Do Right ride, like old school.
Okay.
The old school comics. They have a whole old school comic area, like, and so it's a log ride, log flume ride. And I'm like, I went on it as a kid, and I was like, oh, you get a little wet, but you don't get soaked. Boy, we got soaked immediately, and this was like the second ride we went on, and this was like 9:30 in the morning, and like we were soaked, so we were like itchy for the rest of the day. And there's a river rapid ride, and I guess that's like the wettest ride in Florida.
Oh.
Like you can't, like you get off of it and you don't have a dry spot on it, so we didn't do that one. But like, yeah, dude, it was insane.
I mean, from what you sent me when you were there, and from what you said, like it sounded like it was a great time.
It was a great time,
which I'm glad you got to do, because I know at one point you were thinking about like, at least I remembered you saying at one point like, I don't know if we could actually do this. I don't know, like, you know, like I want to, but I don't know. I feel like I remember you saying something like that, so I'm glad that you were able to like work it out so that you could.
Yeah, it was just a good time, a good time all around. And Thursday we just popped around. We went to Epcot in the morning, and then we went to Magic Kingdom. Actually, no, we went to Hollywood first thing because my family wanted to go on the Slinky Dog ride. So we did that, and then we left. We went to Epcot for a little bit, and then Kat and I went to Magic Kingdom where I got my Tron toy, and that was the day. Yeah. I was hitting like 35,000 steps a day. Just crushing. Yeah.
Crushing it. I love that.
That's pretty much the Disney trip, man. Like, it just was like, I'm so glad we got to do it. Disney adult. I get the Disney adult thing.
Yeah, I'm like I said, I'm glad that you were able to do it too, because I remember you saying at one point that, like, you know, you might do it, but then you're not sure, and like, so yeah, I'm glad that you did, and I'm glad that you had a great time with it too, because it sounds like outside of like a couple things, you had like it was like great. Like there was only a couple negatives. It sounds like so.
Very few. Like it's expensive. I think that's like the only drawback, is it's super expensive.
Yeah, I think that's the big draw. Because I was gonna ask you what were your like pros and like your big pros and cons, but like at the same time, I feel like that's just everyone's main con is this how expensive things is.
But like you have to like the scale of everything. It's like I get it. It costs big money because like it has like the 10th largest bus system in the country.
That's insane.
And like it's all included, so like you just take buses everywhere, and so buses, monorail, or the Skyliner, and it's like it's all part of it. So like I think the biggest negative, I guess, is like they used to do a free shuttle to the hotels from the airport.
Yeah.
And they got rid of that during COVID, and so like now you have to find your own ride to your hotels, even if you're staying on like a Disney property.
Oh wow.
So like we got like a private ride to and from the hotel for the airport. But like so that you have to pay to get like that's like an extra thing. Like
Hmm.
you have to pay for that. So you have to like if you do like you do an Uber, which probably isn't that much because we took an Uber from our hotel to Universal. It was $20 each way, which like isn't that bad because
Yeah.
I mean it's that or we rent a car, you
Yeah.
know.
Exactly.
So like once you're on the property, you don't ever have to drive anywhere. If we didn't go to Universal, we wouldn't have to Uber anywhere. We wouldn't have to anything. So like it's all included once you're there. But like I think that's the biggest drawback is there's no easy way to get to the air from the airport to the hotels.
Yeah, because like it makes sense for them getting rid of it during COVID, but it seems kind of odd they would that they've kept it away for
Yeah,
so long.
and that's like I know that's like a lot of people's biggest gripe with Disney right now is like they got rid of that.
Interesting.
Yeah, so a lot of little things. I miss stuff, but like I had it like 10 out of 10 would do again.
But I guess the thing is, as well, is like I feel like especially like with depends on who you are, right? Like of course you miss certain things, or you didn't go to certain things probably. But like
Yeah,
if those aren't things you want to go to, then you know, like you said, your mom and your sister were like, it's Star Wars. What the no, like Meanwhile, you're like, yeah, let's go make lightsabers, like
but they've been on those rides because they are Disney people. They've done it.
So yeah,
So
yeah.
but yeah, lightsabers, dude. Like I was like stressed about the lightsabers because we spent money on that. And I was like, I'm buying a house. Why am I buying a dumb lightsaber? But I was like, but boy, is this cool. I'm like, oh, I was just cheesing the whole time.
Well, all right. So then, how about this? Because of course, I'm assuming the people probably going to watch this want to know about your visit to Disney, but then also could just be interested about what it is like going to Disney. So if you had to give like 3 helpful tips and 3 like don't do this tips, how about that? What are your 3 helpful tips you would say?
So I guess it's money, right?
Yep.
The big thing is like you have to have the money, but like it's like make time for things because like a lot of people will just go for a day.
Yeah.
And like you can hit stuff, you can hit like stuff you want, but like if you go for a few days, you can do everything. Like go when a not busy time. Like you don't want to go on like Labor Day, you don't want to go on Thanksgiving or Christmas. Like you don't go when like take time like use your like but also that's like partially like if you have family, like if you're an adult, you can go whenever you want, right? Like you can take vacation from work and go if you have vacation. But like I'm fortunate enough to have a lot of vacation. Cat has a lot of vacation. So like a lot of people will go on like their April vacations, their February vacations, their holiday vacations because they have kids. Like the kids are off from school. They don't have to pull their kids out. So like they'll just go at the same time. I have a lot of coworkers that take the week off for like their kids' vacations because they'll be there with their kids. Like, so those are super busy times.
Yeah.
And I would say don't go then. If you're fortunate enough, go. If you have a family, it's tough, but like go like when I went. Like times in September, like right now is like a super quiet time. Because you think like maybe in the winter it's not as busy. It's still super busy because it's like all those holidays.
Yeah, fair.
And
then what about like 3?
big thing is like, like while you're there, you gotta kind of not worry about money either. Like drink a drink around the world. Like that drink was $12. Like you just gotta be like, I'm here. Like I'm on vacation. Like why stress about it?
Yeah.
It just sounds silly, but like, I don't know, like, don't stress about your life when you're at Disney, because that's like a whole, but that's also the true of any vacation, right? Just don't stress. Don't like look how happy I am. I'm not thinking about like I'm about to sign a 30-year mortgage on this house in 2 weeks.
Exactly. See, yeah, no, like I said, I'm glad you were able to do it.
Yeah.
So.
Wear good shoes. Because like you're walking a ton.
Oh yeah, I can only imagine that one. Shit.
I saw tons of people in just like Old Navy thong sandals or like Crocs, and I'm like, I could not walk in Crocs for 15 miles a day.
Yeah, no, that's
like one of the days I hit 15 miles walking. And I was like, boy, am I tired. Stretch, drink water. Like a lot of people crush soda all day at Disney. I'm like, drink some water.
That'd be me.
Yeah, bring a backpack.
Just crushing soda.
You can bring a backpack and carry what you can bring food in. They don't look at your backpack.
Oh
yeah. I don't know. It just I'm glad I did it. I was kind of like because Kat loves Disney. Kat actually we got to see one of Kat's aunts who works at Disney.
Oh, okay.
She has another aunt that works there that was on vacation that week. She's actually up here right now. So I just met her too. But it's I don't know, just it's like don't go in, like a lot of people are like, oh, Disney, like I remember telling my coworkers, they're like, dude, you're an adult. I was like, shut up.
Yeah, exactly. Like I had to talk with someone recently about something like that where it's like, no, if it's something that you like, it's something that brings you joy, and someone tries to bring it down, it's like, okay, you can now get removed from the life a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I ain't got time for that shit. Like,
I saw this TikTok the other day. Obviously, TikTok don't know how true it was, and there's like this psychiatrist was saying like, there is a special thing about. I'm not saying I'm a Disney adult. I'm not. This I'm prefaces of that is like there is a special thing about Disney adult because it is like this whole like group of people who just go and like no shame go have a fun time. Like they have a goal. Like they save money for this. Like they create this budget, right? And like they have no shame. They go spend their like vacation with other people who think the same as them. May not, like politically be the same as them, but like they're like we have this shared thing. They're like we're like here to have a good time, and like we're not here to be grumpy. We saw a bunch of parents yelling at kids, and we're like, ooh, he in trouble. But like, it's like you're doing this thing that like you want to do, like. I think that's also why price has gone up because like it's not just families anymore. It is like adults going. Yeah. So like this premium Star Wars thing we did, we kind of figured it'd be all adults. It was half kids. We're like shocked by that because you're like, imagine spending like $250 for your 8-year-old to do this.
Yeah, right. Nah.
Like so. I don't know. It's like this special thing, and then like there's like saying like, sure, maybe some of them might be weird, but like they're like happy. Like they're not like depressed. They're like doing this thing that they love.
Exactly.
And maybe they're spending a ton of money on Disney, but like they're like,
hey,
they're just
it's their money. They're happy.
Yeah, they're like, you're like they're not hurting anyone. They're just going like, So
yeah,
I don't know. It's special. Like when you're there, you're like, yeah, I get it. Like you're just going around this whole thing, and it's like this elaborate thing. I looked at jobs at Disney and was like, how much are they paying? And I'm like, oh, they pay like shit. Never mind.
Well, there we go. There's the first-hand experience from him going to Disney World.
Yeah.
Exciting times.
Yeah.
So what we got next up coming up here? Not right now, but within a little bit here. Within the next couple weeks, we have an open week next week. I'm pretty sure. I don't know what we're gonna be doing. We're doing something.
Yeah.
The following week is MagicCon something. I forgot where it is at, but it's at somewhere. So
it's somewhere.
Yeah, so we're gonna be doing the reaction to the preview panel, which we've been doing for the last.
Which is so
year.
It's hopefully we get more Avatar stuff.
Yeah.
I know. I saw all the Spider-Man stuff that's going on right now.
Booba has put down an absurd amount of money on both sets.
Is Avatar released already, or the pre-release stuff, or like the pre-order?
So the pre-order went live on Amazon randomly one day.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't get it.
Yeah, that's
so
like
I
that.
missed out on
I don't know. I'm kind of bummed about that because like that's going to be outrageous. I'll have to buy something, and I'm not happy about it, but I'm going to have to buy something.
Booba bought 2 collective boosters.
What are those, 90?
No, boost, like the booster box.
Oh my God.
He bought 2 of them. Yeah, because I sent him a message about it, and he's like, he pre-ordered 2 of them, and he pre-ordered something else as well. And I was sitting there, and I was like, shit. I was like, what if I just buy one of the packs off of you? And he's like, no, they're my packs. And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, it's like, come on, bro. Yeah. Like, and then I was like, okay, why don't I just? How about this? When you're here next, bring one of the boxes with you, and we'll open it together, and I'll film it, so then it looks like I bought one. How about that? Like, and he's like, I can do that. Like.
All right,
so yeah,
so I can do that for you.
Yes, I at least get to open some of them, but
there you go.
Yeah, no. So at that MagicCon, we should be finding out more about Avatar. We should be finding out about the new Lorwyn set that comes out in January. we should be finding out about Secrets of Strixhaven, which comes out in Q2 next year, which is the Harry Potter, the in-universe Harry Potter set.
Yeah.
Which I'm really excited about, that they're doing that again, because I have a deck that I've been working on slowly, and then it's like, oh, well, that's coming around, I might as well not finish the deck I'm working on then if they were going back there. You know, like that sort of thing. And then we should find out about more stuff in 2026. So,
yeah.
And then we have another week that was going to be a week of me doing this, but it was going to be with me talking about the Vermont Gaming and Anime Con, but now that's not happening, so I won't be able to talk about that. We'll do something else that week. And then the following week is going to be me and DeNutte talking about Tron Ares.
Yeah. Might even do that in person.
Oh, we could do that in person. Maybe.
We'll have enough time to do that in person, probably.
Maybe. I'd have to figure out how the hell we could do that. But
yeah. We could sit in my basement in front of my camera. Sit right here in the basement.
Yeah, so that's what we got going on for the next little bit. We got some good stuff coming down the line. Probably do some more reviews of random movies and shit, or shows, or, you know, stuff I did while you were gone. What did I do? I talked about trading card games at one point. And nobody watched it. It was fun. I'm not gonna lie, I did the episode, and then I was like, I posted it, I was like, no one's gonna want to watch this shit. Like,
yeah.
And guess what?
Hey, dude, if anyone watches this, they're like, dude, the DeNutte's a fucking loser.
Oh shit. Sort by. Let's go most recent. That works. Or not. All right, never mind. Fuck it then. And then I did one where I did a bunch of tier lists for Magic stuff.
All right.
Yeah, so it was like I did just a bunch of random shit that I could think of. Yeah, so that's it though. That's what we got for this week. We're back, baby.
Yep.
Exciting.
I might go try to buy the Tron popcorn bucket on Thursday before.
Ooh, are they gonna be there?
I think Thursday they'll have them.
Okay.
Otherwise, I don't know how to do it because I think those will sell out.
eBay.
I'll just I know.
eBay for $50 more.
Yeah, Thursday night I'll take the drive, the half-hour drive to go do it in the opposite direction.
So, a lot of fun coming down the line.
Yeah.
So,
I'm gonna go play Borderlands.
Is that what you're gonna go do now?
Yep.
I love that. I'm gonna probably watch some more Demon Slayer because I've been
I'm
slowly
so
getting into
Demon
that.
Slayer.
I never watched it. I always thought the animation style was too weird, and I didn't like. From the stuff that I'd seen, I wasn't intrigued by it. But then
now you're like, oh no, it's cool. It's cool.
Well, it wasn't even that. It was like Infinity Cast was coming out. I caught up on all the other stuff I was watching, and I was like, I guess I'll give it a shot.
Bad reviews.
Really? I've been seeing a lot of really good things about it.
I'm hearing a lot of. I know this greatest. IGN gave it a 6, but I know a lot of people think it's like the pacing's really bad.
I've been hearing that a lot of people don't like that they like one of the characters they stretch the story of, and it's like. But then I've also heard other people being like, that's just people who have short attention spans because if you lock in, it's fine.
I mean, Mugen Train was the same. Mugen Train was super long, so. Yeah. I mean, I saw that. I saw that one in theaters, but
yeah. I mean, honestly, I'll be honest. I thought I watched that, and then I found out that they did it. They did it as a movie, and then they also did it as a season series.
I watched both. And
I watched both. In
the series is long. Yeah, it's good. It's just longer.
It's longer, but like it still was the same. Like so I think I'd be fine with it. But yeah. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So
all right.
But all right, everyone. Thank you, DeNutte. You back. Love you. So as always, depending on where you are, morning, after, even night, stay triple, stay safe, and we. Talk to y'all later. Okay,
Goodbye.
bye.